I don't even remember who all these skulls belong to. Mortals who tried to defy me, disciples who betrayed me. It doesn't matter anymore.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Rogue Lords. My name is Kazar, and we just completed the tutorial last time, so now we're finally jumping into what is actually the game. So we have a couple things in here. We have this lovely well of souls here.
Reprobate Van Helsing. Not only did he humiliate me, he deprived me of my powers.
So here we can follow our progress and see all the goodies that can be unlocked in the future, move forward in the storyline, earn new levels, and tally achievements to unlock new disciples, skills, and relics. So obviously, one of the things we're going to be trying to unlock are some of these other disciples that we get to play at. Looks like the White Lady is next on the list here, but I'm really looking forward to, let's see, I'm really looking forward to Hecate, who is the goddess of witchcraft, but in this story definitely just a witch herself. And let's see here, looks like we're gonna have some others, so looks like the leveling up is also going to give us different skills as well too.
Gerion's claw is a fascinating artifact. With its help, I can ensure that no mortal rises against me ever again. Even Van Helsing wouldn't be able to find the inspiration to confront me. But my vengeance wouldn't taste as sweet. If I destroy his ability to think for himself, Van Helsing would hardly realize the depths of his loss. I prefer to break him myself, make him look his defeat in the eye, and feel the despair warp his soul, while his conscience watches helplessly.
The voice acting in this game is fantastic. The Claw of Gerion, cut from the creature of the same name, derives out of all inspiration from anyone who enters into contact with it. It is thus an object that humans consider to be cursed, and they do not keep it for long. Finding it will not be easy. My informers on Earth heard talk of a poet lacking inspiration who had received a visit from the Sanctualumen. My disciples will begin there. I think that's where we're going to be focused on. So, that is what we're going to be achieving here today.
The Claw of Gerion, cut from the...
Alright, so, we definitely have... Oh, cool. Okay, so yes, we don't have... Oh, that's interesting. We can also choose a random disciple if we really want to up the ante here. But we've got Dracula, Headless Horseman, Bloody Mary. Let's go ahead and find this cursed claw. Alright. Let's launch into this.
My disciples go to the home of a poet suffering from creative impotence. Apparently, this insignificant individual had received a visit from the Sanctualumen, an occurrence that immediately aroused our interest. Hoping to find here the point of departure in their quest for the Claw of Gerion, they enter the rundown hut and find a young man ferociously tearing up pages covered in crossings out. He unquestionably bears the mark of Gerion. He tells us how men of the Sanctualumen suddenly burst in, took the claw, and immediately left for the town of Perret. That is where my disciples will go.
Excellent. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Screams of terror. Such sweet music to my ears.
Terror effects appear in all the zones in a line and depend on the type of zone they affect. Each terror effect increases your terror gauge by 1 point. For every 4 points gained, you move up a notch in terror. Increase your chances of obtaining wicked skills and receive a relic. Alright, so your influence is glowing. The following effects will affect the zone situated in one night. So that means the ones that are going to be coming up, both of the fights that we could choose to pick from. We could double the number of skills to be 1, And upon arrival to the zone, you receive 60 souls immediately. It's awesome. Alright. So, taking a look at our map here, we really, I mean, we really don't have much of a, an option here. I mean, we could choose either or, obviously, but really, we're going to have a combat, and we're going to have an event either way. I think what it is eventually going to come down to is, do we decide to go to the Grim Reaper, or do we decide to go for a random or an event here? So I think we're going to go here and keep our options open, see where we're at, and depending on how well this goes or how poorly, we might choose to go right or left. So let's go ahead and go for it. I love the way the fog just opens up everything. Alright. Abandon check. So let's see. We can gain 2 skills. Actually, this is a great thing to point out here. Let's go ahead and check on our characters. Why don't we set Dracula as a leader for now? So he does have 2 open slots. So this is basically how we're going to begin every loop here. Is that we're going to begin with the basic skills, and as we gain the skills through our leveling up through going through these different stages, we're going to gain the skills back. So early in the game here, or early in the run here I should say, we definitely want to be looking for these skills. Now we could do terror effects on the next one, but since it's an event, I don't know. I think it's much better to do the skills right now. Alright, so everything was reset at the end of the tutorial here. We no longer have the mirror ability for Bloody Mary that would immediately put a mirror behind. We still have her regular mirror ability, but that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and... Let's see here. Do we want to go ahead and do that first, or... I kind of want to reduce the incoming now. Let's see. Fury Fang. What do we got here again? Conflict HP. So you've got lower HP. You've got lower will here. SP, sorry. But none of us really have any SP damage yet. This one allows us to steal some. So I think first things first, let's go for... Let's go for this attack here. And let's go ahead and put the Cursed Mirror on the Exorcist here. And do Twist of Fate to reduce the incoming attack from her. So we'll tank a couple of hits here, but overall, not too bad. Okay, so he's got silence. He cannot inflict statuses. Let's see. And he's received 1 damage, so it means that he's increasing his charge by 1. What do you got here? Recharge skills. Since we don't really have any SP ability here, I think we're going to go for bleeding and try to slowly weaken her. Preparing to apply several bonuses. Okay. Weaken in preparation. Yeah, let's go for bleeding. And let's see here. Do we want to steal HP? We can inflict damage. But as it stands right now... If we can double this, this would be great. Let's see here. Can I not attack her now that I've got bleeding on them? Interesting. Not exactly sure why I can't attack her right now. So I've got Bloody Mary selected. Bloody Mary selected, Mirror Blade, attack the Exorcist. So two of our action points here. Oh, I see. I just missed that. So she's got the bloodthirsty ability, which means that the skill can only target the adversary with the least HP, which is this one. Alright. Good to know. So in the future, we probably would not want to put the mirror behind her. We'd want to put it behind her. So I think I can still do this, but I would not be able to attack. So why don't we go for a lot of damage. So we need 5 bitterness in order to launch that. Okay, so all of these sort of skills are building up to certain things. Alright. Oh, I just realized. So even if I attack her, because she's got the mirror there, she still gets attacked. I thought that if you attack them, it's only if... Like, if I were to attack her, then she would also be attacked again. But it seems like no matter what you do, you get a double attack there. It gets spread out. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for that. So now she's vulnerable. We'll see what happens this turn. Zombie. Okay, so she's no longer bleeding. Alright. Let's see here. Mental barrier reduces SP suffered by 6. Okay, but we're close to killing her anyway. So why don't we go for stabbing. Which will also attacks her. And then... Let's see here. Yeah. Fury Fang. Done.
Bows down before my power is a good one.
Alright. Double the number of skills to be won, which is exactly what we did.
The humans will finally submit to my yoke.
So we could do Relentlessness, which allows her to steal SP. Or we can do Stabbing again. I think we're going to take the SP because we don't have anything that's really doing that damage yet.
Not spread by itself.
Deduct 1 charge from the target's statuses. Apply 2 depression. So that's a good way to sort of deal with some of these buffs that are being added on. Or we can add Sharpening, which adds plus 4 HP inflicted by skills and recharge 1 random skill. Ooh, but that does cost 3, so I think I'm going to go with Soulbreaker. Just build these out differently. Alright, so where do we go? I think we're doing okay. I think I'm going to head to the right and do the random. So we'll do the event and then the random and see what happens.
I hear the murmurs of the trees. They're fed up with humans. Let us answer their prayers.
So we got 2 things that are going on here, so we can do these in either order. I think I'm going to start with the Woebegone Mansion. Activities optional. Terror effect in 2 nights. I kind of want to do that because it seems like there's a really, like there seems like some sort of elite combat here, which we might want to take on. So if we could do that, this will help us overall. Who are you? Privateers. Okay. How do we want to tackle this? So we're doing okay. Everything has been restarted. And health and SP are pretty much in the same spot. I'm going to go ahead and just put the Cursed Mirror here.
Who shall die tonight?
There we go. Okay, so we got 1 charge left here. You can apply Depression at the beginning and the end of a turn, suffer 5 to 8 SP, remove it as many max SP. I think we're going to just go for straight up damage here. Because we don't really have a build that's really set up to take care of SP here. Alright, though, what I kind of want to do...
I'm listening, Master.
Let's see here. what can we do here? So we've got... They're going to try and attack him. I think we're going to definitely go for a devouring charge, or not devouring charge, on guard, which will help us overall here. Everyone's going to attack him. Why don't we go ahead... Should we apply vampirism and sharpening? I'm curious
forge the world in my image.
what we can do here. We can raise people's health, we can lower health or SP. I think we could also... Yes, for 3 I can bring that back, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go for Bloodlust. Bring on the Vampirism, and then use Bleeding Heart. And gain some of that health back. Alright. Looking good so far. Okay, so now he is pissed. Okay, so now he has the ability to do Devouring Charge. Costs 5 bitterness to launch. So I wonder if we can... There we go. Now she's vulnerable with the SP.
What game are we playing?
We're gonna need to do... Let's go and recharge.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
And we're gonna use Relentlessness. And that'll help us there. Okay, so we got nothing
I'm
left.
listening, Master.
I could have... See, this is where, if I was thinking ahead, I could have lowered her SP and we could have taken them both out in that one move. So she's now going to attack him. And that's going to suck. She might actually end up... Yep.
The most severe punishment.
There we go. Alright, so now he's vulnerable. So I think we'll start here with Fury Fang. Which I think he still has... Yeah, he still has Vampirism on. And if we can do Mirror Blade, we might be able to actually kill her. Let's see what happens. There we go.
From now
Times
on,
to
you
attack.
belong to me. I defile. I corrupt. I pervert.
Alright, the following effects will affect the zone situated in 2 nights. After sacrificing a skill, you'll discover another with a higher rarity than the one sacrificed. The elite is stronger, but will leave 2 relics behind if defeated. Great, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be weaker. Double the number of souls to be 1. Okay. Well, this is going to be tough, isn't it? Alright, main event. Let's see. So, okay, what's going to help us more? 10 max health points, plus 1 physical damage. That'll help with all the stabbing that she does. We can improve his health and SP, so that way he's a little bit tankier. We can also buff him as well. Let's go with Dracula. Your disciples point out a charlatan stand. They think they sensed a real relic mixed in amongst the useless baubles. A horde of mortals is attracted to the stall like bees to honey. You can't be sure if it's the traces of magic in the air that fascinate them, or if they're really stupid enough to believe the lies this charlatan is feeding them. Dracula eyes the charlatan's trinkets with interest. Identify the nature of his wares. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we could just seize the wares.
Let's get down to business.
10 points. Let's do
My
it.
power is absolute.
After a quick scan of his stock, Dracula is certain that a powerful artifact has found its way into the lot. The charlatan has no idea what he's got his hands on. Well, that's that. Alright. Dracula eyes the charlatan's trinkets with interest. Okay, so we could just seize them. Dracula seizes all of the charlatan's goods, including the relic hiding among them. The terrified mortal takes off running, but he doesn't get far. Your disciple uses the impromptu chase to try out his new toy. In seconds, the charlatan's body has been annihilated.
These relics will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
So let's see. We could choose Cursed Watch, which earns 2 AP every 2 turns. That actually might be nice. Glass Shield, when acquired, all your disciples earn plus 20 max HP and SP. Your max Diabolic Essence is set to 30. Oh, your max Diabolic Essence is set to 30, which is actually lower. So that's kind of a blessing and a curse. Each time the holder recharges, reduce the cost of their most expensive skill by 2. Ooh. Let's go for that. He is now obstinate. Now, okay. Given how tough we now know that the elite combat is going to be, I think let's go for the event instead of the random, so we make sure that we are more or less prepared for this.
Country folk cultivate the soil, and I harvest their souls.
Alright, who are we going to put into here? Max health points and spiritual points, that would be good. But she also could get... Oh! I did not mean to click that. Well, I guess she's getting max health. A massive crowd is gathered in the courtyard in front of the modest farm sanctuary. Priestesses are blessing the entire population of the village in a huge purification ceremony. This is the perfect opportunity to spread some evil. But you have to be careful with the priestesses who are there to ensure that the ritual goes off without a hitch. Sanctua Lumen priestesses guarantee the purity of souls. They perform purification ceremonies, pass sacred knowledge down to the children, and exorcise contaminated souls. Without them, you'd be welcoming a lot more residents to hell. For every priestess you eliminate, your realm will be a little richer. Alright, let's see what this is about. Bloody Mary blends into the crowd so she can manipulate it. So we can create a wave of panic, we can turn the crowd against the priestesses, deviate the ceremony, or harvest the souls of the villagers. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna save the Diabolic Essence for when we are in our dangerous combat, so I'm gonna see and hope that this 80% will work. Create panic. Heck yes. Bloody Mary distorts the villagers' senses so that the priestess's ceremony looks like a demonic ritual. The crowd is instantly in tumult. The priestesses try to soothe the assembly, but their actions only feed the villagers' paranoia. Many deaths will be counted before the night is over, and the survivors will never go near a sanctuary again.
The people fear me once again. That is how it should be.
Awesome, so now we actually have fear in 2 nights. So no essence is consumed for the first use of the devil's power in 2 nights, and upon the arrival in this zone, the devil receives 10 essence and max essence, and upon arrival in the zone, the devil receives also, so 20 essence and max essence. That's really cool. So we just need to get through this next bit. That was fun! Shall we do it again? So now she's a punching bag. She has 18 max health points. Or plus 18. Alright. Here we go. Elite combat. Your disciples observe numerous footprints in the mud. As they approach, they can sense that the forces of good
Their time is counted.
Are waiting. Upon arrival in the zone, one of your disciples receives a random negative trait. Upon arrival in the zone, the relics in your store are deactivated until you leave the zone. Great! Oh, that's not this zone. That's the next 2 zones. Okay.
Be on your guard, disciples. Even you are not impervious to the snares of this swamp.
Even you cannot be caught unawares. Alright, there is an elite in this zone. Elites are formidable adversaries with powers much greater than those of regular enemies. Defeating them earns you a relic. Alright. Well, let's do this then. The elite is stronger, but will leave 2 relics behind if defeated. Here's hoping. Let's see what's going on.
I'm terribly
Whoa.
sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Sinistra? Is that our... That must be our elite. Okay, so... What's the best way to look at these? Oh my gosh, no, the Tortured Soul's the elite. Look at how much health they've got. Oh dear. That's a lot of health. Okay, so... What to do. So first things first, they're going to be doing... Each time the holder suffers damage, he earns +1 damage. So, that's going to suck. And then the same thing over here. Each time the holder is healed, reduce the disciple's max HP by 2. So we definitely want to take her out.
Your prey is escaping.
Just chill. We got this. We're planning. Okay. So we definitely want to take this one out first, because we're definitely going to be in pain otherwise. And the Hierophant prepares to inflict... is going to do some SP damage. Okay. So... Oh, he's going to do SP damage to all of us. So right now, I'm thinking the best thing for us... Let's see here. We can apply bleeding. If we can get this one taken care of now, that would be great. And then we can work on the other ones. Let's see here. Inflict 7 to 12 HP.
I'm listening, Master.
Let's see here. Sharpening would be good, but that's gonna totally set us... I don't know. Apply 2 depression at the beginning and the end of the turn. They suffer SP. I think that's something we might be able to use here or here.
What game are we playing?
Alright, let's go for max damage here. Oh, does she... She can only attack the Hierophant. That's annoying. Okay. So...
Who should I kill?
What do we got? Let's apply bleeding. And let's apply... Let's see here. We could do that for 1 HP. We could also...
I don't like this situation. Let's change it.
Let's try something like this. 5.
Limit to
I think
my
that's
power
pretty
is
decent.
my imagination.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And then let's do this. Did that not kill her? What happened there? Didn't do any damage to her. Well, that's no good. Thought it was supposed to do 2 times 3 to 5 HP. It didn't look like it did anything to her. Huh. Okay, well, let's see what happens then. Well, she's got a migraine now. Uh-oh. Okie dokie. So she's gonna attack again. I'm trying to figure out why that didn't actually attack her. She's got a migraine, which I'm guessing means that she can't do SP damage. Yeah, exactly. So, who's getting attacked? She's going to attack everybody. This one's just going to do some sort of boost. And then this one is planning to attack as well. So if we can do... Here. Let's do this.
If you want something done right, do it yourself. Let's get down to business.
How much does this cost? Only 5? Done.
The dice were loaded from the start.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We can do...
I'm parched.
Why don't we go for the Cursed Mirror? Let's put it behind... Why can I not select her anymore? Can I not attack her either? It says that she can target the adversary with the least HP. So that's either of these, right? Is he like doing something that means I can only hit him? Oh, only the holder of this status can be targeted by adversaries. That explains that. Damn. Okay, well... crap. Did not see that coming. So... why don't we try this and see if this works. Okay, so that took away one of them.
Who should I kill?
And
What game are we playing?
stabbing's gonna take 2. So is bleeding heart. I could steal health. But without refreshing, it's not going to do much. Why don't we go ahead and focus on this? There we go. So now we have 2 left. But apparently that didn't... oh, it's 1 whole turn. It's not... okay. Okay, so that's going to attack him, and that's going to attack... her. Well, she can actually tank that. She's got the ability, the health too. So we might just have to tank this. And let's see here. We can steal no HP. That's the thing, is we can't use this on anybody except for him. That's annoying. Okay, Dracula, what do you got? Do you have anything left we could do with our 2? Fury Fang. I think honestly, probably... yeah, we'll set ourselves up. Oh, she's got vampirism now. That's right, I forgot that you can apply that to other people. Good, so that way, next time she attacks, she's going to be getting healing. So let's go ahead and do this.
Disciples, do you want to feel my wrath?
So hang on, so he attacked her with an SP attack. That's the problem. So there's no point in the vampirism because she's not actually going to be getting health back from it. That's annoying. Okay. So we need to take out these 2. This guy is no longer a problem. So what do we do? Why don't we go ahead and go Cursed Mirror. Let's apply it to you.
Who shall die tonight?
And let's go for it. There we go. So at least those 2 are down. This guy's gonna attack Dracula, which is good. Let's see here. So that's weakened considerably, but we're still injured. We still have a migraine. Now, see, this is something else we could be considering in our strategy here, is we could move the migraine over to him, but he's going to attack with a physical attack. Who should I kill? Why don't we go ahead and go for On Guard? Maybe. No, I guess not. So we're going to need to recharge skills. But that's the problem, is we only have 1. On Guard is 2. Okay. So, yeah. I guess we're done? No, we could do this. Because the impending attack is still... so it would be 3 times 4. This will be fun. Alright, what are you doing? You're gonna boost yourself? Okay. Unavailable. He hasn't been attacked enough times. So if we could do this, we could recharge the skills, and then we can use that to really screw him up. Okay. We don't have anything that's working on SP over here. I'd say let's go for Fury Fang? No, we don't have enough. That ate up too much. Alright. We're learning. Alright, he's boosting himself. But at least the other two are gone. So I think we can slowly whittle this guy down now. Let's see here.
What game are we playing?
I'd say let's go ahead and Twist Fate here first. Lower that ability. It's going to him. I'd say let's go for On Guard. Move that attention over here so that he can actually use his super attack over here. And let's go and recharge Dracula's abilities. Okay. So Bloodlust, that's right, because we have the item, so it reduced the cost of one of his abilities here. Which I think was Soulbreaker. Yeah. Alright. Done with this turn. Alright. So he's like really hitting home with all this. So that's the thing. We still have the mirror. We can still reduce the impending attack. It just costs one of our turns. We could deduct one charge from the target's statuses. I don't think I think that one's not going anywhere. That one can't. But I could apply Depression, which can take away from SP. I think we're probably going to go for Vampirism. There we go. There we go. And he's ready. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Not bad. Can we apply bleeding to you too? Yes, we can. So that's what we're definitely... He's earning +1 damage, so he's getting stronger every single time. Alright, so he's going to be doing ×2 18. Ooh, Dracula's going to be in trouble. That's not good.
I need blood.
This is where this gets tricky. Okay. Okay, so he's not doing anything this turn, so we might as well hit him with everything we got.
I'm parched. Oh.
Okay. And let's recharge these skills. Oh, wow. He recharges skills by stabbing himself in the neck. Not creepy at all. Let's go ahead and apply Depression here. That's good. Alright. I think that's good. We've set him up for failure this next turn, I think. Hopefully. Okay, so Shell... What does Shell mean? Reduces damage suffered by 4. Terrific! So, like, honestly, what we needed was... We need this one again. Can we get 22 damage, though? Well, here's a good question. How much can this cost us? Let's go for it. We've got 5. Can we not go all the way down? Must be the case.
The only limit to my power is my imagination.
Alright, so if we do this, then we can steal HP. What is he gonna? He's gonna hit him. Should I think we got this. So that says it's unavailable. Oh, because we're back down to 1. Okay, so let's slash. And then let's get this guy. How did that not do it? I'm not understanding. I slashed him when he was vulnerable. That should kill him, right? Alright, well, let's try and reduce the impending attack then. And hope that Headless Horseman doesn't die. Jeez.
Next time,
Not sure what happened there.
Disciples and more active.
How did we won though? I'm confused.
Interesting.
So I'm confused on 2 fronts there. One, he was vulnerable, which meant that the next hit should have killed him, which we did, and it didn't do anything. And then the other side of it is that we won. He died. So I don't know how this was a defeat. I'm confused. Anyway, mental warm-up. The unlocked skills and relics appear in the following books. Devil mode. Defeat is an interesting concept for mortals. No one and nothing can resist my will, not even destiny. If it doesn't take me where I want to go, I will twist it until it yields. Now, where were we? Okay. So somehow we lost. Seems a little odd, but it is what it is. So, I say let's jump back into it then. Why not?
The Claw of Girion.
We learned some valuable lessons, and we're going to be able to be extra successful this time.
My disciples go to the home of a poet suffering from creative impotence. Apparently, this insignificant individual had received a visit from the Sanctualumen.
Alright, we're looking for the claw.
I
Let's do this.
defile, I corrupt, I
So,
pervert.
2 nights we're going to have all these different abilities to help us out. Alright, take a look at our map. Where are we going? Not sure I'm ready for elite combat yet, clearly. So, perhaps maybe we just follow this trail here. Bring us around Grim Reaper. Yeah, we'll just follow the exterior trail here. All right.
That putrid smell, that deathly silence. I feel right at home.
All right, so let's get some skills. Let's do this.
I'm terribly
This is
sorry,
cool.
but it seems your time has come.
Alright, so, got a mercenary. We can go ahead and reduce the incoming attack. That'll be nice. You have bleeding, so let's go ahead and just focus on our damage attacks right now. Okay. And we might as well recharge the skills, because we've got the extra ability there. Alright. Well, damn, that was a lot of damage. What? There's more than one wave? Okay. Cool. Okay, so they're going to be doing SP damage to us, though. So, let's see here. Does she doesn't have any XP damage. You don't have any SP damage. He's got SP damage, but he needs to be attacked more. So it looks like we're going to be taking some hits here. I say let's go ahead and go for on guard. Everyone has to attack him. Obviously the attack that's coming from over here is going to be coming from a lot of different sides.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
And let's go ahead and... Oh, darn. I did that backwards. I meant to do that to her so that it would have attacked both of them. It's what it is. Alright. Okay. Let's try that again. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can only stab you. Well, let's see if we can take care of you.
Dirt, Tasty. Oh, you're going to love it.
Right. Let's go and do this. That one's done. And she's attacking all of us again. Do we have... We don't have a devouring charge yet, so let's go for bleeding. Can we? No, we don't have enough AP yet. Learning the ropes, making sure that we can do all the actions we mean to do. Okay, let's go and just recharge the skills then. So that's good though that we have at least one thing we can do if we are at 1 AP left. Alright. Preparing to apply bonuses. So he's been attacked now. There we go. You have permission to die.
What game are we playing?
Let's go and go for the cursed mirror.
Who shall die tonight?
And
Humans are
there we
such
go.
Frail creatures.
That worked in our favor.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
7 years bad luck would be really good, because we'll have an SP attack. Same here, though. And he doesn't really seem to have a lot of use other than being a tank, so why don't we go ahead and take this ability, so that he has some secondary use as well. Alright. Sneaking over here through the bayou, into the Terrorlands. Enigmatic headstones. Alright, so we can add to health points, that would be good. Add to physical damage. Physical damage would be really good. Let's go ahead and send Bloody Mary in so she can get the extra physical damage. The smell of rotting corpses draws you to the top of a hill. You find a hanging tree ripe with bodies. Their lost souls wander aimlessly among the tree roots, unable to rest. Despite your absence over the last 10 years, humanity hasn't forgotten how to be cruel to its own. This is excellent news. The demon hunters may have exiled you for all this time, but they will never purge the world of evil. You could just bend down and scoop up the souls of the hanged. But if Bloody Mary can force them back into their old bodies, their cries would resonate throughout the valley. Ooh, that's good. Let's do that. Bloody Mary forces the souls back into their bodies, locking them into eternal suffering between life and death. The screeching of the corpses is carried by the wind to the neighboring villages, where it seeps into the nightmares of the living.
Fear my rage.
Alright, so no essence is consumed on the first use of Devil's Power, which is awesome, because that way means we could use something really huge in battle. Upon arrival in the zone, the Devil receives 10 essence and 10 max essence, so that's going to be 20 of that, and if you choose to heal yourself, you will get all your essence back and increase your max essence by 10. Cool. All good stuff. That was fun. Shall we do it again? And at my age, I'm very hard to impress. Congratulations. So she's captivating. She's got extra to temptation and health points, and he gets some health points as well. We're already off to a better start. And then of course, she gets the ruffian, so she gets extra physical damage and health points. Alright. Onward to our battle. Alright.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees. I quite like this place. I don't like this situation. Let's change it.
I was trying to see if there was any other things that we could do with the devil mode other than make portals in the overworld here. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the Trapper's Inn. Okay, do we want a terror event in 2 nights? Not really, it's the Grim Reaper. So, why don't we set up an ambush?
Heads will roll tonight.
Okie dokie. These are not gonna be easy to beat. Okay, so you are going to... They're all attacking... Looks like they're all attacking Dracula. Except for this one. So in this situation, I don't think I actually want to focus them on him, because he will definitely die. So, honestly... Apply 2 zombie, transforms healing into damage, 6 to 10 SP. Well, here's the thing. What if... What if we use a really simple attack, such as Bleeding Heart, and we can lower this medium since they're doing the most damage right now? Well, I mean, technically both of them are doing the most damage. So let's go ahead and lower this medium then, all the way down.
It's high time I interfered.
And the first use of this is 0. So why don't we go ahead and do that?
Limited to my power is my imagination.
There we go. That'll help. Now we have 2 to deal with. So do we want to try... What do we want to try here? We can reduce the incoming attack. Why don't we do that? It's a good option. And then... Go for stabbing, we can go for bleeding. I think we'll go for bleeding. So that is supposed to do 7 to 12 HP damage and apply 1 bleeding. But it only did 1 HP damage, and I'm not sure... Oh, because she's got a shield on her. That's why. All these little statuses, you just are totally unaware of them. But,
It's high time I
that being said, I kind of wish I had done this before, but I kind of want to do this. 5?
My power is
Let's do that. Let's break the game as is intended. Alright, we've only got 1 that we can do left. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is just recharge the skills. Yeah, you can only target self with those. Okay. Oh, so does the shield only... Ah, see, this is where it gets tricky again. So the shield only helps with the health. So this is different. Alright. What do you got? On the one hand... Why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and put you here.
Who shall die tonight?
Let's try this again so we can see if we can do this correctly. Good. Reducing both the incoming attacks. That's much better.
I'm listening, master.
And... not really concerned with getting that, so let's go ahead and apply 2 zombie. Well, no, that's just gonna do... So actually we're better off doing damage from and causing bleeding. Let's do that. Okay, much better.
Leave me alone!
The bleeding helped that out. Alright, now we just have her. So let's see here. What do we want? We have no way to recover our SP, except for him, who has this charge ability. She's going to be attacked here. But in theory, we could... maybe... No, I don't think we're going to be able to get through all of that. Unless we cheat.
If you want something done right, do it yourself. The only limit to my power is my imagination. Those who do not submit
I like
must
cheating.
die. Simple mortal trinkets.
Alright.
Better find a use for them.
So let's see. Do we have relentlessness already? No. I'm tempted to go with relentlessness then. We'll see where that goes. Alright. Onward to the Styx Fountain. You see a number of pyres along the road. It looks as if those who practice witchcraft were persecuted here. Let's see here. It's like our the typing takes it goes too quickly. What if we go a little bit slower? Maybe we can actually read through these things. Let's see. Subtitles on, camera shake. Good. Alright, let's apply it. Alright, so it looks like there's some not so great things coming up in our future.
You shall not leave until all the mortals in this region have bowed down before me.
Alright, so I don't think that we have any negative things yet.
The waters of the Styx
So let's just get
offer
the
invincibility.
let's just get the essence back then. Okay. Let's go ahead and yeah, I think this way. Onward to the Grim Reaper. We don't have very many souls because we focused a lot more on our skills. But okay, so here's the Grim Reaper. Maybe we can get some skills this way. Or some souls this way.
Heads will roll tonight.
Yikes. That's not good. Okay. What are we gonna do? This is literally what we were dealing with last time, except this one's a little bit less damage.
Situation.
So that costs 23 to get rid of him. We could also see, let's see. So damage is going towards Dracula. Why don't we go and move that over here and lower this.
My power is absolute.
And let's go and just take out this guy. So now he's done.
What game are we playing?
And so we shall.
Who should I kill?
So should we go for... Let's go for... Oh, does Spectral... Oh, it attacks all enemies. Excellent. Oh, I like this. Okay. And we have one left, so we might as well... recharge his skills. I wish that they all had... Like Dracula and the Headless Horseman should really only have one for their skill recharge. Oh, I see. He's got more because actually by recharging him, he recharges all of their skills. Oh, I missed that entirely. Okay. Good to know. Good to focus on. Okay. So... What to do, what to do, what to do. Oh, again, we shouldn't have bothered grabbing the shield, the Aegis, because it is loss of HP and they're doing SP.
What game are we
The
playing?
little details we need to be focused on. Okay, so... Should we try this? bleeding. And then see if this works. Okay, so it's only doing the 1 damage there.
Who should I kill?
And he can't do the charge yet because he hasn't been attacked enough times. Oh, but he's got a migraine. Yikes. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Alright, so now he's vulnerable. But at least he's dead. So if we can just do this.
My power is invincible.
There we go.
These relics
Much better.
will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
The holder's recharge skill can no longer recharge their skills, but they get 2 skills recharged at the beginning of each turn. Oh, so in theory this would be great because you get kind of a progressively. You get a more of a progressive change, kind of a refresh instead of a all at once. But then he loses the whole ability that he gets to actually refresh everybody's skills, kind of like what we were just talking about. So when an enemy dies, it applies its weaknesses and controls to the other enemies. That's cool. I like that. At the beginning of each combat, earn +2 AP only for the first turn. I like the Plague Carrier. Let's go ahead and go for that one. Alright. Let's see if we have anything we can buy at the Grim Reaper.
The conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
So, Spirits of the Night. He can inflict a small amount of SP damage. We can add bloodthirsty stabbing to the list here. Animal instincts, apply 3 sharpening, recharge 1 random skill. I kind of like that, but we can't afford it. Let's see here. I kind of want to grab Twist of Fate again, just to see about getting it leveled up. Or we could give it away and get it back the next time we see him for less. Kind of inclined to do that with something that we don't use all the time, like Mirror Blade. Twist of Fate seems so important. Why don't we go with Spectral Torpor? Yeah, let's increase its rarity. And we'll go from that. Okie dokie. So now we have ourselves at the book chapter.
This place is teeming with life. There are so many souls to reap.
Oh boy.
My disciples enter Pere. They approach the main square, from where they can hear loud voices. Residents are shouting a name, hope etched on their faces. Caleb, Caleb. The Sanctua Lumen is there, and among them a man holding the claw of Geryon in his bare hand. He raises the claw, and the townsfolk go silent. With a sweeping movement, he brings the artifact down upon his arm. No blood flows from the deep gash. A respectful murmur is heard. The wound closes. He speaks. Serve the Sanctua Lumen, and you will be rewarded. I immediately understand the true nature of this Caleb. He is an imitation human. I revealed to my disciples the existence of a puppeteer, specialized in automaton, who once made a pact with me. They will find him in the town of Capellion.
Interesting. So he's like he's a puppet. Like a zombie.
Ah, screams of terror. Such sweet music to my ears.
Excellent. So let's see, no essence is consumed for the first use of Devil's Power, and the next place we go, double the number of skills be 1. Okay. So, terror is good, but it means that we're going to also have a threat here. So upon arrival to this zone, the relics in your store are deactivated until you leave the zone. I mean, that's okay, I suppose. And then this one is double the diabolic essence cost of the devil's powers. But this doubles the number of skills to be 1. Okay, so these are not... This is actually interesting, because each one gets its own different terror thing. So in this one, no essence is consumed on the first use of the devil's power. So I think we're going to go for that one. And then if we
don't know why I don't send you back to hell and choose new disciples.
I'm sorry, I'm explaining to the people what we're doing. Jeez, chill. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that, and if we decide to get crazy with it, we might try Elite Combat again, or I might go to the Sacrificial Altar. So let's see what that's all about. We'll see what it's all about here first.
By dawn, these lands will be mine.
As your disciples approach, a pile of rocks seems to come alive. A set of glyphs written in blood form a symbol that your servants recognize easily. That of a sacrificial altar. Your disciples can sacrifice a skill on this altar to strengthen their connection to your realm and gain an extra skill slot. Okay. You can sacrifice one of your disciples' skills in exchange for the right to unlock one of their 2 locked skill slots. Ooh. You will then discover a skill with the same rarity as the one sacrificed by your disciple, but choose well because you can never again find a duplicate of a skill that has been sacrificed. Interesting.
Sacrifice to dominate.
So we could sacrifice something. Honestly, I'm thinking about sacrificing something like Mirror Blade, which is still at our lowest level here, because we do have stabbing. Yes, Mirror Blade does the damage twice, but yeah, let's do that. Mirror Blade would be sacrificed. You will not be able to obtain it again. Bloody Mary will obtain a new skill slot. Yes.
Take everything you can.
Ooh. Okay, so we could get another use of Twist of Fate, which would be good. 7 years bad luck is good. Wicked Cast. Let's go ahead and go for 7 years bad luck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to take a pause there before we go on to the next battle. If you've enjoyed this series and want to see what comes next, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. Like this video so it shows up in the YouTube algorithms, and as always, folks, I will see you in the next game.